All right, as college students, we all know about preparation for exams and how bad it is, especially during finals weeks. And we try our best to do anything we can to stay awake so we can study for these exams and cram at the last minute. But is it really worth it? Taking all this caffeine in and pulling all-nighters, are we really going to do better on these exams? That's the real question, right? So we will see later on as sleep deprivation has mental and physical effects. In a study from the Journal of American College Health, they had two groups. One was 24 hours sleep deprived, and the other got a good night's sleep of about 8 hours. So what they did with these groups was they gave them two questionnaires. One was assessing self-reported effort, concentration, and estimated performance, and the other assessed off-task cognitions. Now, what they did with these was had each group fill out both of the questionnaires, and the results were astonishing. The 24-hour sleep-deprived group actually reported themselves as putting in more effort than the non-sleep-deprived people did, and they predicted their performance outcome to be higher. But in reality, all of this was backwards because they really did worse on the exams and put more effort in, so they were less efficient in the first place. Now, this is one example of focus, memory, and responsiveness problems associated with sleep deprivation, but it can also affect your mood and depression. Similarly, as we look at this, sleep deprivation can have many physical causes as well and effects on our hearts. It is responsible for a lot of cardiovascular disease, and the most pronounced one probably being atherosclerosis, which is the hardening of your arteries. So this is caused by hormonal changes from your thyroid working incorrectly due to insufficient sleep. So what happens is these hormones have unnatural increases in blood pressure, body temp, and inflammation in the body. So the thyroid really has a big effect on our physical health, and we don't want to have to deal with all of this heart disease because of lack of sleep. Like, we should take care of that, right? Another physical problem is obesity, and that is also due to hormones. So sleep has a big effect on your hormones in your body, and when you sleep, different levels are elevated or lowered depending on how well you sleep. So we need to make sure that we get the correct amount of sleep so that we can be pretty healthy people. Now, obesity is affected by your hormones slowing your metabolism rate and increasing your appetite. Now, this is a really bad combination, and we all have experienced it during the freshman 15. I'm sure you all remember. So now that we understand, what can we do about it? Well, I'm going to give you 5 keys to get healthier sleep. The first key is motivation. So I invite you all to start now and motivate yourself to get healthier sleep. Now, we need to want to be healthy. We need to want to get our sleep, and it will make us more efficient and successful in the future. So why not? The next key is time management. This has a big effect on our sleep because if we are procrastinating all the time and pushing everything off to the side, then there's less time in the day, and we end up having to stay up late at night and finish projects, and it's hard. We have to put a lot of effort in, and we're tired, and we can't think straight. So don't procrastinate. We're more focused, we're more alert in the mornings. So let's manage our time well, okay? The third key is caffeine and alcohol consumption. Most of us are blind to the fact that timing is everything. So if you have coffee late at night besides just in the morning, or if you're drinking alcohol with dinner, it really has a bigger effect on you than you would think it does. It keeps us awake at night and causes insufficient sleep. The fourth key is media use. This also has a big effect on timing. Using media right before bed or within like a half hour to an hour of trying to go to sleep has physical effects on us because of the blue light in the electronics. So if we watch TV an hour before bed, or surf the web, or if we're just laying on our phones in bed, creeping on somebody on Facebook, you know, we've all done it, right? The blue light on all of these screens has an effect when it goes into your eyes because the brain suppresses the amount of melatonin in your body, and melatonin has a big effect on sleep and wake cycles. So if we use this media right before bed, it will screw up our wake and sleep cycles, and we will get insufficient sleep. The fifth key here is to have a bedtime. Set a goal. Dr. Hirschner wrote an article in Nature and Science of Sleep concluding that the average person needs 7 to 9 hours. But in reality, every person is different. So find out how much sleep works for you and set a goal. And try to meet that goal and see how much better you actually feel. Now, by embracing this plan, we will be more efficient with less effort. It will take less time to do things. We will have more free time. Most importantly, we will be preventing the harmful physical effects that sleep deprivation can have on us. In closing, I invite you to make a change. The next time you think about having the extra drink, watching another episode, putting off homework or cramming for exams, remember how harmful sleep deprivation can be, and that you have 5 keys to keep you healthy and smart.